Hi all. In this video, let's learn about the steps to migrate from NPM to Yarn. So before that, just want to give an intro. Which package manager should you choose, like NPM or Yarn? So I have done a dedicated video on that. Please check this. I will keep this video at the end card and also at the top annotations. Please check this before going to this video. So now let me explain you what are the steps to migrate from NPM to Yarn. So this is a project which have built like have used npx create react app, and I have set the npm yarn. So this is what we have created this project all about. So now this is a project which is built on top of npm. Okay, so now let's see the steps to migrate to yarn. So the first step is, so delete the node modules. So whatever the project you have, the first step you're going to do is delete the node modules folder. And the second step is you need to delete the package-lock.json file, because this is generated with respect to the npm. So when you use npm install, while it is installing, it uses this package-lock.json to install. So that's the reason the first step is delete the node modules and delete the package-lock.json file. Now, the third step you need to do is you're going to install yarn npm install hyphen globally. I'm installing yarn. So whereas npm is a package manager, it will come along with the nodejs. If you install nodejs, if you download nodejs, npm will come along with the node. Whereas yarn is not like that, so we need to install yarn explicitly like this. So this is a command we are going to use. So now I'm installing this yarn. So once you install this yarn, so next things we are going to migrate to yarn. So now if you see the package.json, both yarn and npm both uses this package.json as a source of truth to install the dependencies. So now once you get this yarn was installed successfully, just click yarn. That's it. Yarn, it will try to install the packages, but here we'll get an error. So this error you need to understand, unable to get the local issuer certificate. So this is what the error will be getting. So how to resolve this error? So the first time when you try to install the dependencies from the package.json through yarn, you'll be getting this error. So how to resolve this error is you need to run a command. Yarn, you need to set the config set strict SSL to false. So usually SSL would be true. So that's the reason it will be trying to locate the certificate, SSL certificate. It will try to locate the SSL certificate. As it is not there, this error we got. So to resolve this, we are setting this config set strict SSL to false -g. So you need to set this configuration. Once you set this configuration, say you got success. So you could able to set this strict SSL to false. So then you can do this, like you can run yarn. So directly you can run the yarn. If you run yarn or yarn add, like this is equal to npm install. Yarn add or npm install, both are the same. So instead of npm install, usually what we do, you do npm install, and this npm install will pick the package.json file and it will install the dependencies. In the same way, instead of npm install, you will go to npm yarn add. So if you do this, it will install all the dependencies in the package.json file. And now it will create yarn log file as well. So I will show that in a while. So I think it's still removing the node modules. So that's the reason it is taking its time. So coming to the commands. So if you see these commands usually you run with npm start or npm build, npm run build, npm run start. Like this you'll be running. So in the same way you'll be running yarn start. That's it. So that is the only thing you're going to modify in terms of the command running at the command prompt. So now yes, we could able to delete the node modules. Now I will try to run yarn or yarn add, anything will work. So if I click this, now it will be resolving this state ssl issue, and now it started installing the dependencies. And now it will create the node modules folder again for us, and thereafter it will also create yarn log file. So instead of package log JSON file, it will create yarn log file. So if you want to push, you compulsory need to push this yarn log file into your version control, like GitHub. You need to push this yarn log file to your GitHub so that others also will uh, take this yarn log file as a source of truth for the next installations. So this yarn has many more benefits which have described in the video which package manager to be used. So once this is installed, just you can take I'm taking another terminal. Okay, meanwhile I will take another terminal. Just keep this like a yarn. Just if you run this yarn, it is like yarn start. So this is the command you are going to use to start the application. Instead of npm start, you are going to use yarn start. In terms of using the commands, there will be a little like instead of npm install, yarn will tell it as add a package. You can give an package name here. So this is how it would be. Instead of npm install, the package name, that would be like npm yarn add and the package name. That would be like this. So it takes some time, a couple of time to install all the packages. So fine. Once it is installed, you can run the application. So it was done. It was created. It was created yarn.log file as well. So it is a new file. So you need to check this to your Git. So once it is installed, just you can do yarn start. So the application runs and it opens in the new browser, the React application. So this is a simple steps we have to migrate from npm to yarn. Hope you understand the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.